Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Discriminating Gamer, Ringo Starr's favorite board game review show. Thanks, Ringo, and you're our fifth favorite Beatle. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to go ahead and take a look at Walls of York from CMON. In Walls of York, 2 to 4 players essentially attempt to enclose their courtyards, their castles, their realms in order to maximize their points, their gold throughout the game. The game takes place over the course of 2 rounds, and it's a very simple game. Essentially, every player gets a series of boards that they put together using these frames. And they have to make them identical, so they all have to have the exact same arrangement. The boards have to be the same side in the same place within their frames. So you're going to have various icons on these boards. You're going to have gold, you're going to have Vikings, you're going to have wells, you're going to have churches and markets. Now, you have a cardboard castle. This is the King's Decree Tower. And essentially, it's got spots for 3 different die. So you knock these 3 die down, and it's going to show the churches, the wells, the markets, and whatever number pops up, that's how many of those tiles you have to enclose, how many of those icons you have to enclose within your city walls if you want it to be successful. So what you do is you see how many you've got to get, and then you take turns rolling the big red die. Now the big red die essentially will have a shape of the walls you can lay. It will also have some pips on there. But the shape of the wall, that's essentially how you have to arrange the shape of what you put on the board. You can always opt just to put 1 on at a time instead of doing the shape on the die, but it's better if you can use the shape of the die because you're going to get more than 1, you can get done faster. But essentially you're going to be trying to enclose as much of those icons within your city walls as fast as you can. However, you want to make sure to try to exclude as many Vikings as you can, because your Vikings are going to be very painful and challenging to you later. So you want to get as few of them as you can while get as many as you can of the other icons. So as you're going along, you're building your walls, and as soon as the first person finishes, as soon as they complete their wall, they stop, they say, I'm done. And then from that point on, whenever anybody rolls the die, instead of being able to place a wall, you look at the number of pips, and that's the amount of gold you get. So if you get 2 pips on there, you get 2 gold that turn. And you just keep collecting gold until the other players both finish. And once they both finish, you have to check your walls. If you have any extraneous walls, you kind of just get rid of them, and you look at the basic kind of tower curtain that you've constructed there with walls. Now, you're going to go ahead and you're going to count up all the gold symbols that you got within your walls, and you'll take gold for that. But you'll also have Vikings, and whoever has the most Vikings within their walls, they will get invaded. There will be a penalty that they will attach to them. Then you do the whole thing again. You do it a second time. Same tile, but now you roll the King's Tower, so you get different amounts of churches and wells and markets that you have to enclose. So you go ahead, you do the whole thing again, and then you're going to go ahead and add up who's ever got the most coins. Like I said, there's going to be a disadvantage for whoever got that Viking token the first time and whoever gets invaded the second time. But at the end of the game, whoever has the most gold wins Walls of York. So this is an extremely simple game, and it's an extremely quick game. Once you know what you're doing, this is 15 to 20 minutes. This is a fast game. It's a quick game, and it is a very, very fun game. Myself, people that played with, we liked this game a lot better than we thought it would. It looked just really simple and light, and it is, but it's fun, and it's quick, and it's intense. You know, you're trying to get those walls to where you can use them, and if the other guy finishes first, he's just going to be collecting coins, and you've got to finish as fast as you can, or you'll get too far behind with those coins. So you need to try to finish as quick as you can here. But whoever finishes First is not necessarily going to get the most coins because they may have more Vikings, in which case they're going to be invaded, and there's going to be penalties attached to that. So there's some really interesting choices in this game, and there's just some real good competition and a whole lot of fun. Friends and I really liked Walls of York. Recommendation for the discriminating gamer for Walls of York is buy it. Thank you once again for joining us today on The Discriminating Gamer. As always, we ask you to please leave a comment for us on YouTube, on Board Game Geek, on our Facebook page, or on thediscriminatinggamer.com. We ask you to please like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and follow us on Twitter. We are The Discriminating Gamer, and I gotta tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I give Ringo a lot of crap, but he really was a great drummer. And Octopus's Garden. Who doesn't like Octopus's Garden?
Please somebody help me on my feet again, and I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know where I've been. Please somebody help me on the solid ground. It's a long time, and I'll be dying. Once a year I wind up in the band.
You get coins.
You get the number of coins.
Yeah, you didn't have any imperial points. Oh, that just happened.
You're not enclosed now, Cody.